Hi, my name is Lydia. I am the founder of Lydia Nah Coaching, CEO Moms, and the founder of WMA Women and Money Academy. So today I would really love to talk about why financial freedom is so important for women. A lot of people think that creating financial freedom is about providing their income for my family, showing them a strong independent woman, and that I can do it all, blah blah blah, and that I can afford all these luxuries in life. It used to be at one point in my life, until I realized that masculine energy in terms of hustling for money can only get you so far. And at the end of the day, when I really look at what financial freedom is all about, in fact, one of the things that I always coach my clients is to create freedom money. And for creating freedom money is about having that 360-degree, beautiful, integrative relationship with the money in spend, receive, invest, create, and uh, oh, there's one more. Yeah. So basically, it's about having these five areas in the most beautiful, in the most liberating way. And often we always think that we gotta work, we gotta have a job, right? Isn't it so common that in society we gotta hold a job? The higher paying job that you have, the more face that you have, the more you shine on the corporate ladder. But let me tell you that that is not the truth about creating financial freedom. Creating financial freedom is all about expressing who we are, expressing our talents, our desires, right? Giving us an outlet for money to flow into us in the most energetic way. Money, if it's coming in through just pure hard work, it can get you to a certain D level, but it will not get you to the abundant level. Why? It's because all of these attachments to money, the emotions, the way you're hustling, is all hard work. It's all it's all ridden with a lot of baggages like money is bad, rich people are evil, and I have to do evil things if I want to be rich. And that money, most importantly, is hard work. I gotta chase for money, and money is on this pedestal that I'm gonna trade in my life for it. That was where I was from. That was the mindset that I had, and I would go to great lengths even when I'm living on the east side of the country. I would go all the way to the west side of the country just to earn a few $100s, and I would go back feeling so beaten up, so tired. But I thought that that was the way freedom or financial freedom is all about. But let me tell you that there is a difference between conditional money and freedom money. Conditional money is money that comes at a price that you pay. It can be like if you have a certain sales target and then you get that, you have to and then you have to chalk up a certain amount of sales, which is very common in the sales industry. You have to chalk up a certain amount of sales in order for you to get this bonus. And if you fall anything short, you are like a no being, like lesser than a nobody. And on the other hand, freedom money is that liberating relationship with money in the most energetic way. That when money comes to you and surges towards you in a big rush, it gives you the energy, right? It gives you the energy so that you can do more and provide that service to the world. That's what you really would like to transform people's lives. So for me, I actually have been in the financial advisors practice for 8 years, and 8 years in coming. And I developed my own coaching practice less than a year ago in September 2021. But in my coaching practice, I completely undid all of the money baggages and all the money beliefs that I held so strictly to myself when I was in my 8 years of financial advisors practice, partially due to my past, but also due to of what I saw in the industry and what I saw in society. So eventually it came to a point where I told myself that no, I'm not going to sign up for hard work money. I'm not going to sign up for conditional money. And sure enough, there were bonuses thrown in my face, challenges, and so on. And in the past, I would hustle like crazy to get there because I said that when I get there, I will feel fulfilled. But guess what? The sense of fulfillment never came. It was just one goalpost after another. And how tiring and exhausting would it be? It was for me. And eventually the breaking point came because I had a baby. I had a son that I was caring for the first 18 months of his life. I wasn't able to hustle and stay in the office until 9, 10 p.m., which is what I used to do. But neither was I emotionally willing to do so because now I have a precious life in front of me. And for any of you who are looking to be mothers in the future or having a beautiful life with your child and wondering if I have to settle for a job that pays me lesser so that I can spend more time with my kid. You're trading time for money. Likewise, if you're on the other hand thinking to yourself that I'm not gonna have kids, I don't want to, I would like to kick my ass in my career because kids is gonna take up my time. Let me share with you that when you have kids, it's gonna change your life. It's gonna change the decisions that you make because everything you make, every decision that you're gonna make is revolving around the best of what you can give to your child. So another thing that I would really love to talk about financial freedom is that when we actually work in a very passionate job, in a passionate business, what we are doing is that we are opening that passage doorway for abundance to flow in. And money is just like energy. If your doorway is going to be so close, if there is only one route to get to you, let's give it an example. Let's say you would like to go to New York City. Let's say you're in a okay, not New York City. Let's say you are in a one town and you would like to get to another town and you're telling yourself that no, there is only the bus and I will take a 24-hour ride and I'm gonna get there because it just cost me like $5 to sit on the 24-hour bus ride. You are trading time for money. And you block yourself out of all the routes. Probably there are other routes such as you can take a flight, you can take a maybe a boat, you can take a car, you can take the express bus as well. Then you block yourself from so many routes. And this is exactly what money is about. When we decide to create a business, especially I know in the audience over here, there may be some part of you that's actually desiring to create something, a passionate business. And you ask yourself that if I go into a passionate business, I have to throw away all these years of academic studying that I took so long to build to where I am. But let me tell you that when we create a business, money may or may not come in from there. But however, the fact that we are giving abundant energy out, the fact that we are receiving abundant energy from our passionate business, it can be you're so passionate in baking. And whenever you see somebody so lighted up after they've eaten your cake and your muffins and they feedback to you, you feel so enthusiastic that I want to continue this again and I can do this again. Right? It gives you that spiritual, emotional fuel from within to keep you going. And that is what money comes to you. It may come in from your first business. You may get a pay raise, you may get an increment, you may get a new job, a higher paying job, because you have increased your frequency to this level that opportunities come to you in the most effortless way. Because why? You have undone all of your beliefs that money is bad, money is hard work, I gotta chase after money. You tell yourself that effortless money is possible, and that opens the doorway for effortless money to come in. At the end of the day, when we have 2 incomes, 3 incomes, or having several income streams, it's not because we are so fixated on money coming in one area to prove that we are a good businesswoman, to prove that I can handle so many business or like I'm a good money maker. No. In fact, the more that you pin that judgment on money, the more it's not going to come to you because you end up, instead of opening up your doorways like that, you end up closing. You end up closing your mind, and money can only come in through one route, which is from the 24-hour bus ride. So you're gonna sit there and you're gonna wait and wait and wait and wait. And you're like, why isn't the bus coming? Why isn't the bus coming? Here, there is the express bus, there is the car, there's the private car, there is a shuttle bus you can take, there's a flight, there is a boat that you can take. But you have decided that no, there is only going to be one route and that's it. Because I'm going to prove to myself that this business is going to make money. That's how money is not going to come in for you. So in the end, it's all about the mindset, the emotions, the way that we behave around money that matters to us. I have actually a three-day class, which is about magical miracle money, because I have experienced for myself what is money manifestation in the most magical and the most miraculous way. When you open your doorway to receiving miracle money, that is when miracle money is going to land. However, you first have to identify 3 areas that you may be blocking yourself. Number one, what is the thinking that you have behind money? What do you think about money? What do you feel about money, the emotions, and lastly, the way that you behave around money? There's basically 3 levels of money manifestation. I talk about it in the Magical Miracle class. So if you're interested, follow me on Instagram and DM me, and I will drop you the details because it's a free resource for anybody out there who loves to know about miracle money. The mindset. What do you think about money? Is money hard work? Is money only meant for the rich? Is money meant to be difficult? If it is, then you have to undo the beliefs, because whatever that we create in our outer reality is the inner beliefs that we hold inside of us. A lot of people get stuck into changing the outcome and changing the results and changing the thinking that if I have more money I will feel happier, but they don't feel that inner sense of satisfaction from within because they're not happy from within. So the way that you think about money also makes a huge difference, because the way that we think actually sends out signals to the universe. So on the other hand, if you say that your desires is to have a passion, if to have more money, I would love more money for my client, for my family, and so on. If you tell yourself that, however, you have so much stuck emotions, a feeling of lack, right? We talk about lack mindset later on, lack versus abundant mindset. When you have a feeling of lack on the inside, that whatever that you see around you is not enough money coming in. I need money more. I need money more, more, more. And there's essentially 3 destructive traits that a woman has that kills a man and money, which later on I'll talk about it as well. Basically, the mindset that you have around money comes back to you like a boomerang. So if you think in lack, money is going to appear lack to you as well. In the mindset, the emotions. Some of us have money stories that are so held back from the past, that are so held back from our lineage as well, right? The way we see our parents look for money, so we are also thinking, we end up adopting that belief as well. From the age of 0 to 7 years old is when a kid is at the most susceptible. So they will take in whatever the environment says. And when we actually take in all these money stories, maybe when you were young, you felt abandoned because whenever you wanted something, your parents always said they had no money to provide for you. So you always felt unworthy. You always felt that even like right now, fast forward to 30 years later, every money that comes to you, you look at it with guilt. You look at it with resentment because you feel that you don't deserve the money. And eventually it's the way that you behave around money. So how are you spending money? What are you thinking when you receive money? How are you treating money as well? Right? If you treat money as though you're going to put it on a pedestal, you will always be chasing after money. But on the other hand, if you're so relaxed and so you're so lean back because you know that money is a masculine energy and money comes in to support your desires, right? You sit back, lean in and receive, and you trust, right? You do not trust what you see in your bank account physically. You trust in the energetic flow of money that is going to come back to you, maybe not now, maybe later, but definitely in the future. So everything all starts on from who we are from within, the beliefs that we have, the thoughts and the feelings that we have as well. Lastly, I would love to talk about the lack and the abundant mindset. So lack and abundant mindset is one thing that I identify very closely in my private coaching, because in order to be the creator of our future, we have to be in the abundant mind. We have to be in the creator zone where everything is possible, where miracles can happen. But if you are on the other extreme where all you see is lack, where all you see is people are not providing for you, right? And you are in denial of support. So let me bring about the top 3 destructive traits that women bring up in a man and a woman that kills a man and money. Number 1, what they do is that they are always hard to appreciate. So when money comes to you, you're like, no, I want more. Why is it not coming to me more? Why? Right? Number 2, you're in denial of support. Think about it. When you're dating with somebody, you'll be like, oh, he's bringing me flowers. And like, no, I don't want this flower. I want something else. Why didn't you bring me to the florist to pick it? Right? Or like, hey, I booked a nice restaurant for you. And you're like, no, I don't want Indian food. I want Italian food. Why didn't you ask me about it? Right? In denial of support. And lastly, it would be having more. I want more. Why is it not enough? Have you ever seen women who take on a very masculine role in a relationship and they're always asking more from the men? But however, instead of the men stepping up, they shy away. Why? Because men do not like to be told what to do. They only want to be doing what they feel inspired to do. And women, we are the one that leads the relationship. We are the one that leads the culture, the feminine energy in the relationship. If we are invited to up level, when we up level, they are invited to move along with us. And trust in the masculine energy. Trust that the masculine energy is all about competitiveness. It's all about being better than my partner. So they will always step up if you give them space. And sometimes they need time to catch up as well. So this is just a really short and quick sharing. While I'm waiting to be on Instagram Live with Bianca, she so kindly invited me for me to talk about creation of financial freedom and what freedom money really means. Okay, I really want to emphasize this point that creating freedom money is not a place for you to show off. It's not a place for you to feel good about yourself. Because if that's the case, you are always externally validated through your promotions, to your pay raise, to your assignments, and how people feedback and give you appraisal. However, when we look at creating money, creating freedom money, working in a passionate job, working in a job that we are allowed to display our talent, our skill set, for us to exercise that free will, to exercise that creativity and that imagination, right? And to explore life's possibilities. We become so open to receiving what the universe would like us to receive maybe not in our first job, maybe not in our second job, but maybe in our third job. And you'll be surprised that if, let's say, you love the journey of entrepreneurship, you will be on this road to keep creating more and more and more income streams. So I hope this really helps to identify the myths that people have around financial freedom, and help them to know that at the end of the day, it's about being comfortable, right? What for can we do if we have a lot of money but we don't feel comfortable with the men? How you act around money is how you're gonna act around men, and how you act around men is how you're gonna act around money as well. So on the other hand, if you feel that you're leaning back, you're receiving, right, and you trust, right? Ask yourself, if I can trust my man, why can't I trust my business as well? And if I can trust my business, why can't I trust my man? So I hope this helps to clear up all the doubts that people feel around financial freedom. And if you feel called and activated to work with me, DM me at my Instagram. The details are down below on the video. And provide me some. You can share some comments. Let me know what you take away from this video. And yeah, I'll be so excited to hear from what you have learned. Thank you.